What's good, everybody? It's Abwon, and this is Before You Watch, spoiler-free reviews. The last review I did for you guys for a movie that was actually in theaters was The Black Panther, and rightfully so. The movie was amazing. That movie broke all these records, surpassed all these films, and I knew Infinity War was going to double that. Like, I just knew it was. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of the first, like, crossover films of this magnitude. It's 2:45 in the morning. I'm literally driving home from the movie screening. It's Wednesday night. I'm literally driving home from this screening so I could give y'all this review early because you know I care about y'all. So anyway, first and foremost about this movie, the first thing I loved about this movie was the fact that Thanos was actually a real villain. Because you know how I feel about Avengers movies. I feel like they're just Michael Bay movies with dialogue. They're not that good. They don't really have that much substance. They're just action movies to just entertain you for 90 minutes or 120 minutes. And this movie, nah, they took it up a whole nother notch. They took whatever elements was made Civil War successful and put it on steroids and put it in this film. That's really just what it was. Whenever Thanos is in the scene, he dominates it. You know what I'm saying? He really feels like a villain. Villains in all these other superhero movies, they don't really feel like antagonists. They just feel like they're just filling a role. You know their diabolical plans aren't going to pan out or come to fruition. They're going to have an evil laugh here and there, but, you know, the superhero's always going to come out on top. This movie, from Thanos to the Goonies, they all shine. They all shine. And you know that the heroes in that particular scene, because all of the superheroes in this movie are in like a different locale, all the heroes are gonna have to figure out a way out of their particular situation, and it works really well. It works really well. Seeing superheroes like Spider-Man in the same scene with Star-Lord and Doctor Strange, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Only Marvel could pull it off because we know DC can't do it, but the visual effects are amazing. They're astounding. This movie is just sensational, man. Everything looks good. Everything looks expensive, from the shades that they wear when they're in their you know, secret identity or their casual uniform or whatever, to Thanos punching somebody. It looks amazing. Now, I don't know if Josh Brolin, I don't know if he was in a bodysuit and they just CGI, like, you know, the muscles or whatever onto the bodysuit, or if he just went into a room and, you know, just did some voice acting and they just basically took his face and then CGI'd the rest. But either way, Thanos is a monster of a man. And that's, you know, that's how I want to feel in a movie of this magnitude. I didn't want it to be like how it was with Galactus in the Fantastic Four movie, where it was just a rain cloud going over the city. So other than that, the crossover scenes are really good. Like, in terms of the dialogue, it's really good. Characters like Thor, Star-Lord, Tony Stark, Peter Parker, everybody is pretty dope. There's a few characters in this film that are didn't really need to be in it, and they're only talking because, you know, they just want to let you know, hey, I'm in this film. But they didn't really need to be in it. They didn't really need to have any dialogue. But for the most part, the movie is really, really funny. Like, really funny. There's a lot of witty one-liners, a lot of pop culture references, which is dope. Everybody's gonna follow it. And they also do a really good job of explaining things so casual viewers won't have to whisper to the person next to them, hey, what does that mean? What does this do? The action scenes, though. The action scenes, and there are a lot of it. This whole movie is one big action scene, pretty much. That's really just what it is. The action scenes are drawn out in a positive light. They're intense. They're smart. This movie is just crazy. This movie is just wild. It's wild. It's crazy. It's a must-watch. The only negatives I had about this film, outside of some characters not needing to be in it, there are some cameos from, you know, certain characters and actors that you've seen in other TV shows, and I just felt like their accents were just too forced, or the dialogue was just too forced. It didn't need to be in it. and the background music was just like awful compared to like Black Panther. This movie didn't even need to have any background music. I didn't really have a lot of negatives to say about this movie. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm most likely gonna watch it this weekend with my pops. You know what I'm saying? If you have the opportunity to watch this movie in IMAX, I would definitely take that opportunity and watch it in IMAX. Spend that money and enjoy yourself, because this movie is definitely worth it, man. They also, one thing I definitely want to add, they kill characters in this movie, and they kill a hefty amount of them. So if you're gonna go in thinking, this one guy is gonna, people are gonna die. That's all I'm gonna say. People are gonna die. That's it. There's also something at the end of the credits. There's nothing before the credits. There's nothing during the middle of the credits. It's only at the end of the credits. So if you got to use the bathroom, the second the credits come on the screen, use the bathroom, come back, and then watch the end of the credits, because you need to watch that scene. You need to. All in all, I'm going to give this movie a strong 9. I'm going to give it a strong 9. Must watch. You're probably going to watch it twice. If you haven't bought tickets, good luck finding them. And if you do, you're probably going to be sitting in the front row breaking your neck to watch these scenes. But just watch the movie anyway. Let me know what you thought. Hit me up on Twitter. It's at Abwon. Don't forget to subscribe. You know, I'm always hitting y'all with some new content. If you enjoyed the review, definitely give it a thumbs up, because I definitely did. And that's just what it is. You know, talk to me, I talk back. Peace.